Up. I don't even care if my receivers didn't get separation. As long as Daniel Jones, I get this nigga's field general, keep leveling him up and be Gucci. Cause I got him up a little bit already. Just need his passing to make it a little better. We be good.
God damn, girl.
Get a couple more abilities and shit. You feel me? Like, come on now.
Yeah, baby, man.
Got you.
Please? Please?
I got you.
Please?
I just
I'm
said
playing
I
a
got
Madden
you,
game.
bro. Oh, my fault. Wrong person. Thought you were talking to me.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati.
So why'd you owe me one for afterward? So why don't you be nice now?
Word.
Third time's a charm. Because I'm in the middle of an important Madden game of somebody who's undefeated, and I'm about to lose.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Yeah, nigga that I play talking about he at work, can we play tomorrow and shit like bitch. I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. Time to lose.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent.
Chuck Lawrence and them boys.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Blessings, huh?
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of
Goofy ass nigga. That's what happens when you hurry up offense and shit, you feel me? That shit sweet and
It's still
whatnot.
a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Is he even allowed to go for it on 4th and 2 on his own side of the field?
And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm thinking the same, but I'll be like, fuck it. If niggas fuck up, then that's on them.
Yeah.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
I don't even know if Darius is in the game. Hold on, I'm tweaking. Make sure this nigga's in the game. Yeah, you definitely not.
Whose fault is that?
Mine.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
I fucked up.
And this one
Alright.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that.
Oh, yeah,
one.
you
It's
suck.
3rd down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Nah, that nigga ass. It's an easy pick off that tip.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
I was trying to force it.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade and pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mixon on the toss right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Your son still be waking up like in the middle of the night type shit? Or he like sleep through the night?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
drive. Be mad most of the time.
Last time out, went for it on 4th
Nice.
down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So for Trevor Lawrence, listen, the hype, the buzz, whatever you want to call it, it just surrounds this guy. One of the most highly regarded draft picks of the last decade or two. What do you think defenses are going to throw at him here in his rookie season?
Well, I think all the edge rushers can't wait to get a shot at him, especially his rookie year, because they want to see if he can handle the pressure when they come at him. But I think defensive coordinators, they know that he's well-schooled and he's very intelligent. They want that pressure on him. They'll throw those normal blitzes. They also want to throw combo coverages in the secondary to see if he can read them. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Yeah, I'm about to get off her.
Alright, bet.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Lawrence toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Bengals drive about to get going. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams... And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Darius Slayton, 78 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And when you draft a rookie quarterback, as the Jags did with Trevor Lawrence, you want a veteran presence for him. And Marvin Jones, he fits the bill. 5 years in Detroit, 10 years overall in the league.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On third down, Lawrence. Dancing to his left. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, that was a show of support to even allow him to attempt to make that kick. And you know if he did, that would tie the NFL record. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal, but a little bit short. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On first down, Lawrence. And Shark calls it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And how about the rapport that these two had last year as rookies? Exactly what the Bengals had in mind when they made Joe Burrow the first-round pick and T. Higgins the second.
Mixon with a first down carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Being chased out left. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. To return, here's Agnew. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Jamar Chase won the 2019 Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top receiver while at LSU. And the guy who threw him the passes there, Joe Burrow, now his quarterback at Cincinnati.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A handoff for Etienne, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Lawrence. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Lawrence. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Catch made by Slayton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd down and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 22 yards. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Go! Hey, Haywood!
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lawrence going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
60 Pittsburgh. You got nothing yet. You got nothing. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
ETN once more. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 25, check 25, check 25.
Again, it's Mixon. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Flush to his right. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, exit. All day, every day, any day. Now. 37's the mic. Mike 37. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Here we go, D. Here we go, 37's the... Hey, high 7. 5.
Lawrence will throw. Shark's got it left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
DJ Chark, a Pro Bowler and a 1,000-yard receiver in 2019, saw his numbers dip a bit last year as the Jaguars cycled through some quarterbacks. He's happy to have Trevor Lawrence in town and accepts the pass from him there.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Man out. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Right back to Chenault. This time he's got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
The Jaguars are eager to see what Laviska Shenault and Trevor Lawrence can do together. Shenault was a second-round pick in 2020, and they're going to move him like a chess piece all over the formation and even put him in the backfield.
And it's caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. This likely a must-have, third and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30. 10. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it